Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a good day. So we have 3 cards that flipped over. You have Paradise, you have Ship, and then you have Sunglasses. I feel like something in the past you thought was perfect. There could have been somebody that you was really enjoying spending the time with. It was like, it says honeymoon phase, okay? This could have been a connection to where at the beginning everything was smooth sailing, everything was feeling good, you guys were getting the attention that you needed. But then you have this Ship and the Sunglasses. So to me, it's like maybe you feel like maybe you've moved on from this person. It's like, let's just see, let's clarify. This could be somebody that like works on a boat. Maybe they're a fisherman. Maybe you met them on a cruise. Maybe they live on an island. Because even this, there's an island here. And then you have this ship. So something about the water or something about an island or, I don't know, nature maybe. You could have met this person while you were like traveling like on a trip, like camping or hiking. It doesn't even have to be. I just feel like this is somebody that you had a lot of happiness with. And now you guys are moving forward, the Fool, okay? Oh, maybe you guys have, maybe you guys have to go back home. I'm going to clarify one more card with the Strength card, Leo energy. And the 9 of Cups. I feel like things didn't happen the way that you wanted it to go. The 7 of Wands. This person could have like blocked you. Like maybe you feel like this person has just like cut you off. Now you feel like this was just a fling. You know what I mean? Now this person has their walls up. Like this you thought was everything that you ever wanted. This is like what you've asked for. This is what you've been waiting for. Right? And then boom, like all of a sudden now this person's got their walls up and they're acting different. Maybe they're even being like rude or like ready to fight. Like this person could have like really said some mean things to you, I'm hearing. The Knight of Pentacles. They have a lot of work that they need to do on themselves. Okay? Look, I was asking my head. Well, I said in my head, heard the Jesus in my head that they promised to the world. There could have been words of love. Like maybe you guys said that you guys loved each other. Maybe you guys, with these flamingos looking back at each other, it's kind of like reflecting. Yeah, the King of Swords, it's like you guys said that you guys wanted the same things. You know, it's like this person made it clear to you that they want the same thing as you. But then, boom, all of a sudden now this person pulls back and they have their walls up. Look, the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're having a hard time sleeping. I feel like you're just waiting for this person to message you, to speak to you, to talk to you and let you know that they're sorry, to let you know their feelings. I don't feel like they're going to do that. I feel like this person's remaining stuck. The Death card, Scorpio energy, Gemini, Leo energy. To me, this person could have just like ended things. Sagittarius energy. Why did they just leave? The 10 of Pentacles. You could have wanted long term. Okay, maybe they weren't ready for this. Maybe they're like more of a slow paced. They're more like, I feel like they wanted more slow paced. The 5 of Wands, they don't know what they want. They're very like back and forth. I feel like this person's like against themselves. Like as I say that, look at the High Priestess. She has one thing in this hand and one thing in another. I feel like this person can't make up their mind on what it is that they want. Okay. They could have also had maybe toxic relationships in their past, maybe a long-term relationship, maybe even their family. Maybe they witnessed a lot of arguments and fighting, and, you know, maybe this connection could have scared them. Because I definitely feel like, look, did this person truly love you? You have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. I mean, this is like contradicting. I guess so, yes, but they haven't really said it, or... Yeah, this part, yeah, the Queen of Swords. I feel like they said this to you. Like, they said that they were catching feelings for you. They told you how they felt. Now they're just pulling back. This could be a twin flame connection. This is definitely a soulmate connection. How are they feeling now that they've pulled back from you? The World. The Empress. The 10 of Wands. They blame themselves. They have a lot of blame, but they are kind of sitting back and just kind of like relaxing, and I don't know. Like this person, the 7 of Wands, I'm going to clarify it again with the Hierophant. They're literally pushing away commitment. They're not ready for commitment. If this person told you they were ready, I feel like it sounded good at that time. And now it's just like they're scared shitless, so they're like running. They're being very protective over themselves. You have the Emperor and the Empress with the Ten of Wands. Was this person in another connection? Because if they're in another connection or third-party situation here, or they could have went back to an ex or something that wasn't over. Their emotions for you, the love for you, was literally weighing them down. This could have been a fling, like you could have met this person on vacation. You could have met this person, like I said, on a boat or, I don't know, something like this. And with the sunglasses, like, yeah, I feel like beachy vibes or like just warm. The Judgment card and the Page of Swords. I feel like this person also was hiding something from you and they didn't want you to see that. You got the King of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Judgment card, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords too as well. This person could be a detective, they could be a cop, they could be a lawyer. They could be very good at wording things and they're very educated. Okay, this person knows exactly what they're doing. All right, like when they're talking and you know, like, I feel like they could be a little bit of a manipulator. Deep down, I feel like this person knew they weren't ready for this. Look, the Four of Cups. They knew they weren't ready for this. This is somebody that led you on, made you think that everything was going to be peaches and cream, and then just ghosted you and left you in the dark, and now you guys are suffering over this. The High Priestess. You could have knew this was going to happen. Okay, you could have known that this was going to happen. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you guys are done with this pattern. It's like you knew some type of pattern was going to happen. This could be somebody from your past, or this could be somebody that's repeating a pattern that you've dealt with in the past. Let's get guidance. The Nine of Wands. This is about not playing the victim. This is about being the wounded warrior, somebody that always gets knocked down, but you're able to pick yourself back up. You will be able to pick yourself back up after this, okay? You just have to, I feel like this is about creating healthy boundaries, standing up for yourself, not rushing into anything, not taking people's words for things so quickly, okay? Getting a chance to get to know people. They usually say after 3 months that, you can't fake who you are anymore. I feel like some people can because some people are real fucking good ass liars. But they usually say after like 3 months, like somebody can't they can't really keep pretending who they are. Like they start showing their true colors, right? It starts cracking through. And so with the Eight of Wands, this is about the Nine of Wands, not allowing yourself to fall in a past cycle and allowing yourself to move forward. So in the past, if you were holding on to people that have done this and you weren't allowing yourself to heal and all you could think about was them, this is about stopping that cycle, allowing yourself to move forward, staying optimistic, okay? Being positive. And with the Magician, realizing that everything that you need, you already have within you. This could be a connection or a pattern that keeps on happening to teach you to love yourself rather than wanting to love the love from other people to fill your cup. You have to fill it yourself. So this could be a lesson for you guys to realize that like everything that you've been searching for is already within you. You just got to love yourself. Okay? Do things that feel good. Do things that are going to lead to good things for you. If you feel like something doesn't feel right, don't make any decisions. Maybe don't go in that direction. Give it some more time. Ask more questions. Okay? You have the Hermit. It's time to take some time to look in the mirror. I feel like this person could be reflecting things back to you that maybe you need to heal, right? That's what soulmates do. They come into our life. They're a big mirror to us, just like we are to them. We are not the only ones that teach them. They also teach us, okay? And so with the Hermit, this is about, staying away from people, places, and things so this way you can focus on yourself. Because sometimes when we have too much going on, it interferes with what it is that we really need to focus on, okay? So it doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life for now, but if you're being called to be alone, it's okay. This is going to be something that is needed for you guys to gather your strength back, for you guys to see things differently, for you to really take, like I said, take a chance to look in the mirror. And the Five of Swords, stop beating yourself up about things. You are not the problem. I feel like you guys feel like you had a pattern of always attracting in people who hurt you. And you're like, what is it about me? It's not you. It's these people, okay? And whatever you allow will continue. Of course, if we just keep allowing somebody to keep on treating us wrong, or to keep coming in after every time they show us that they're not stable, or they're not, you know, loyal or trustworthy, and we keep allowing them to do that, they're going to keep on coming until we put our foot down and we stand up for ourselves. So it's important that you guys do that. The Two of Wands, make a decision here from your heart, which means make a decision where you know you're going to lead yourself to the best possible place. Don't hold on to somebody that is literally making you feel like you're not important, making you feel like, you know, anybody who lied to you, okay? Because this person, I feel like they twisted your mind up. They told you it was going to be one thing, and then all of a sudden, like when you go back home, when this honeymoon phase is over, then they're gone. You know, the Ace of Wands. You feel like maybe they just used you for like a fling. You know what I mean? You could feel like this person's used you. The Six of Cups. This is a past life soulmate, okay? This was a big lesson for you. To not keep allowing history to repeat itself, whether it's with the same person or somebody new, okay? Learn from the past, so this way you guys can make sure for the future you're not going to end up with the same people like this. I do want to get a message from this person's heart. Okay, because I feel like this person's like not communicating you. They didn't say anything to you. They just totally just like blocked you out. You have resurrection and you have unspoken love. They've been carrying a torch for you all along, but unable to confess their love due to the fear of rejection. Like I said, this person literally pushes themselves away from relationships, pushes themselves away from commitment, because they're they're afraid to be rejected. They're afraid of things falling apart or getting too close and then it falls apart. I just heard this person dealt with a lot of loss. So that could be another reason. They just can't take another loss. That's why I said with the World and the Ten of Wands and the Empress, like this person may be like comfortable where they're at and living the life the way that they are. You have resurrection, so this person may come back around. But I feel like you guys are going to have boundaries when this person comes back around. Don't let this person come back in the same exact way that they left. Because if you do that, you're going to allow the pattern to keep repeating. You have to put your foot down with this person. Even if you're afraid that they're going to leave. If they end up leaving, what they're honestly doing is doing you a favor. They're giving you space to find somebody else who can fill in that gap for you. Or for somebody else that can come into your life and complement your life, not fill in the gap, because that's not what relationships are for. We're supposed to be there to complement each other. You have new perspective. They gain a new perspective, and now they see they failed you by their own sabotaging behaviors. Yep. They realize, and you have old wounds. Their unhealed childhood wounds prevented them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. Like I said, with that Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, either they had negative relationships that didn't go so well, or all their relationships were sucky, or they grew up maybe with parents that pushed them to the side, parents that didn't pay them attention, parents that always argued and fight. Like they didn't see like that lovey-dovey stuff, you know? I do feel like you came into this person's life to open up their eyes to a new perspective on love. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, it's time for you to focus on yourself. Okay? It's time for you to, you know, be single and enjoy your life. And you can date around and do whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like, be confident. The Three of Pentacles, it's time to put your life back together. The Ten of Cups, spend more time with your family, your animals, the ones that love you, the people that are naturally vibrating on a higher frequency. So this way, you know, you could feel better again, because I feel like this person's literally drained you. As I say that, look, you have the Ten of Wands, which is literally a card of drained, overwhelmed, feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and then you have the Strength card. You will be able to make it through this. Leo energy here. You got the Strength card twice, too. So, strong Leo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, strong Taurus, Scorpio, and Gemini and Virgo. Alrighty then, I hope this helps, and if it does, please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Toodles. Look, the Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Wands twice too as well. There's a new beginning coming in for you. There's also good news coming in for you, so let's just clarify that, whatever. Look, the Death card and the Sun. This ending needed to happen because you guys are freeing yourself from something that would have been Not so healthy for you, not so happy for you. You guys are actually, it's important for you guys to be optimistic here, because with the Death card, the sun will shine again, and then you have the sun, and then the Ace of Wands. There's a passionate new beginning coming in for you, good news that maybe you don't even see coming. Like you guys have maybe a Scorpio or a Leo or somebody that has a lot of energy that's coming in for you already. All right, like right after this person walks away. The King of Pentacles, this is somebody who's loyal. And the Three of Pentacles, this is somebody that you can work together with, somebody that you could build with, somebody that's fun, all right? Somebody that's not afraid, look, not afraid of commitment. As I'm saying that, I cut the deck, not afraid of commitment, all right? So stay strong, be optimistic. When you are telling yourself nothing ever works out for me, I'll never find my person, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. Be careful of your words. Our words are magic. They hold a lot of power, okay? Have faith in yourself that you will be able to see through the cracks and find yourself the right person. Just don't settle for less. When you see red flags, when you see somebody that's treating you like shit, or somebody that totally turns their back on you, you don't want to waste any more time waiting for this person to come back for them to end up doing the same exact shit. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I hope this helps. And if it does, please like and subscribe. Toodles.